How did it feel when you heard KRS say, "You dope, you lied, I reside like artifacts on the wrong side of the tracks, electrified"? Like on MCs act like they don't
Me and
know.
Tane lost it. We lost it. We lost it. I'm gonna tell you another thing about that. Like after he put that record out, well, when we put Wrong Side out, he did a review of the record on Hot 97, and he said he critiqued the record, but the one thing I remember most is him saying that it took a group from New Jersey to make a record about graffiti that started in New York. And that's where the shout out came from. And then even on the same record, that's on Alpha Fame, big respect to Artifacts. I'm like, man, yo, of course, that is all Tame. You know, I'll let y'all know right now, that element of the group was all Tame. I do graffiti too. I draw, I do all that shit. But Tame was the most official cat I've ever seen do records and your name be your tag. And who does that? Like his graffiti name was his stage name. And being a graffiti writer, like Tame was noticed for that after the record came out. But you know, they know he started making records, so they wasn't bothering him so much.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's so crazy because, you know, obviously KRS is the teacher, right? Like he's like
Right.
everybody back then was influenced by him in some capacity, right? But not to just have one record shouting you guys out, but two records on the same
Trust
album.
me, bro. We was on walking on the planet cloud. I don't know what you like, yo, people still to this day, yo, y'all know him like that? I was like, oh nah. I met him like a couple of times. And after that, we met him and he gave, me and Tane was like two kids. We at a show and Das Effects was there too. And we was backstage with them. And before KRS came, I asked Drazy, what was that session like when y'all did that song with him? He was like, bro, all I'm gonna say is this. Me and Books had our verses done. And we were so hyped up. We hope, he hoped he was gonna like him. He came in the studio, he heard our verses, he liked it. He said, man, when he went in there and went in the booth, all that, follow me. And he said, when he started this, bro, they just like, he's like, yo, why did we even go in the booth with all that, what he just did? And literally after he said all that, KRS came in and he saw me and Tane. He was just smiling. And I think just the fact that it was other MCs like him, no different than Fat Joe and Master Ace is the graffiti writer, Lost Pro, graffiti writer. So like because we made that record and he didn't, I think that it, he gave us a level of respect like no others. So to have, and I think he probably, damn, why the fuck I didn't think of that? I'm KRS, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody thought of it. Nobody thought of it. So like, and I told him to the day, and look, I told him to the day you die, you will be known for this record and be fucking proud of it because we did something at a time where nobody was thinking about doing that. And it became the graffiti anthem. Now we got writers. And I'm glad me and Tane did what we did. I'm glad we made the decision to make a record about graffiti, even if we knew it wasn't the record that Big B was looking for when it comes to selling records, but it actually was. And in disguise at that, because we had the album listening party. All the magazines was there. Everybody from the label was there. People that worked there that didn't never even meet me and Tame, but know the record existed. And when it got the Wrong Side, people was like, yo, did you rewind that? 8 times they rewinded that song.
That's crazy.
And somebody at the label got my whisper to me like, I guess we know what this thing was going to be. I'm like, yeah. You think?